There was a time when I felt stuck, busy all the time, but not really getting anywhere. That's when I found The E Myth Revisited by Michael Gerber. At first, I thought it was just for entrepreneurs, but the truth is, its lessons reshaped how I live and work. Let me walk you through 13 principles that changed everything for me. Most people work in their lives, not on them. I used to focus on checking off daily tasks, emails, chores, meetings. But once I stepped back to design my life, not just live it reactively, I started making intentional choices, like setting boundaries at work and carving out time for real passions. The technician, manager, and entrepreneur live in all of us. I realized I was always the technician, just doing the work. But I needed the manager to plan and the entrepreneur to dream. So now, every Sunday, I review the week as a manager, and every month, I dream bigger as an entrepreneur. Systems make or break your success. In my career, I built templates for recurring tasks and automated small processes. At home, I created systems for meal prep, budgeting, even bedtime routines. These freed up my mental energy for bigger things. Consistency beats intensity. Before, I would crash after big bursts of motivation. Now I focus on repeatable actions, a 20-minute daily walk, a weekly call to my mentor. These small steps built real momentum. You don't rise to your goals, you fall to your system. I used to dream about a better lifestyle, but without a structure, dreams faded. Now I reverse engineer goals, break them down into daily actions, track progress, and adjust. Whether I'm training for a race or preparing for a job switch, the system gets me there. Working on your life means creating space to think. Gerber's idea of stepping back became my game changer. Every morning, I spend 10 minutes journaling or just being still. That space helped me recognize toxic patterns and break out of autopilot. Let your life be a prototype. I treat routines and habits like experiments. I tried waking at 5 a.m. It didn't work. So I shifted to deep work blocks at 10 a.m. The lesson? Tweak, test, and evolve your life design like a business prototype. Define your personal franchise. Gerber talks about building a franchise-ready business. For me, that translated into making my daily life replicable. Habits I could maintain even in chaos. Think, a morning routine that grounds me, even when I travel. Create standards, not just for work quality, but for how I treat people, how I show up to relationships. I created personal standards, like always being 5 minutes early, or never checking my phone during a meal. Small but powerful. Clarity comes from documentation. I started documenting my routines, processes, even my thoughts, through journaling and simple notes. This helps me get clear on what's working and what's not. Writing things down gave my life structure. Delegate, even to yourself. Sounds odd, but I started treating future me like a team member. I batch errands to help future me have a calmer weekend. I prep meals so future me isn't tempted by fast food. It's delegation, just reimagined. Identity leads behavior. I began seeing myself as a systems-minded person. That identity shift made it easier to stick to routines, set boundaries, and seek growth. When I act like the person I want to become, the rest follows. You are the most important system. At the end of the day, I realized if I'm not in a good place, physically, emotionally, spiritually, nothing else works. So I made self-maintenance a priority. Sleep, movement, learning, connection.